Hey everyone, today we're going to take a look at the Bluedio V2 headphones. These are the follow-up to their Victory headphones that have gotten a lot of very good reviews, and also to the Victory Pros. So this is version 2 of those headphones, and I was kind of mixed in getting these because there was a lot of mixed reviews on these headphones. Some good and some not so good, and some really not so good reviews on it, especially from some tech channels that I normally follow, which I listen to for advice on making my purchases. But in the end, because of Amazon and with their good and awesome return policy, I decided I would take a chance on these. So normally when I do my reviews, I do two separate videos. I do an unboxing, and then I do the review like 1 or 2 weeks right after the unboxing. But I decided to do this one all at once. Through the magic of YouTube and video editing software, we're going to show you the unboxing first and then the review. Quick disclaimer, like I said, I got this on Amazon, and at the time of purchase it was $109 with a $25 coupon, but now I believe you can get it for like $69.99. So it can be had for a very good deal. Another quick disclaimer that most products that I review, if I don't like them, you won't see a link. If I do like them, you'll see the link if I recommend them. Now, with that out of the way, let's do this unboxing. Bluedio has their first Victories have nothing but very good reviews, and this one has kind of mixed reviews on YouTube. But on Amazon themselves, these headphones, I think, got out of 143 reviews, they had 4 stars. Now if it would have been like 3 stars or below, I probably wouldn't have gotten these headphones from the Amazon reviews. But since it was 4 stars out of 5 out of the 143 reviews, I decided to get it. Plus, with my Amazon Prime, I never had any issues returning things. I've always, told them I need to return it because I didn't like it or the product was defective, and they'll say, "Oh, okay, sorry to hear that, sir. Yeah, let me give you a return code and everything." Never had any issues, so I've been very happy being a Prime member in that sense. Why did I get these? Well, these are, first off, let me tell you guys, these headphones are like, this packaging right now is pretty heavy, pretty substantial, almost as heavy, or actually almost a little bit heavier than these Bear Dynamic ones, Custom 1 Pros right here. And it's way heavier than the AKG packaging that I got. And look at this, it has 12 drivers. That's the one thing I like. It has 12 drivers in each of these ear cups. You get 6 on the left and then 6 on the right. And also, they say to have good bass, you should have like 40 millimeter drivers or larger. I think the drivers on these for the bass are like 50 or more, 50 millimeter drivers or more. And that's just for the bass. Remember, there's like, let's say those drivers are one, there's 5 other ones besides that to take care of your treble and your mids and maybe mid bass, sub bass, whatever. So that's the one reason why I got this also, is because of the 12 drivers. And let's see. So here on the sides, nothing much. You have this QR code that you can download the app that comes with your headphones. So if we go right here to the back, do you guys see that? Let's zoom in a little bit so you get better understanding of the features. With the 12 drivers, there you go, right there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in each ear cup. And here you could see it says surround sound because of all these drivers. You can pause that, read it for yourself. And here, PPS, physical positioning surround sound effect. And then right there, pause that and read it for yourself about Bluedio. And here are some links to their Facebook and, you know, social media stuff. And so that's it for the back. Zoom back out. Right here on the sides are what you get with the box. Let's zoom in. You get this carrying case, and it's not like a nylon or cloth carrying case like I got with my AKGs. This is a hard shell carrying case, so it'll really protect your headphones, as you'll see in a little bit. You get a user manual and a Type-C charging cable, which is good because it is now 2019. Every charging cable you should get should be Type-C and not micro USB. And then you get a pouch for the cables. So that is that. Nothing on the bottom. Let's open it up. Let's see. Let me cut that. So far, I'm pretty impressed with the packaging so far. Actually, I'm gonna zoom back out. Hopefully, this is the one part that's good, but check out the package it came in. So here's the package that Bluedio box came in. And like I said, I'm usually happy with Amazon, except for this one instance, because this packaging, when I came home and saw the package by my front door, this tape looked like it was almost open. Okay, now it might, because it's 1 day shipping or free same day delivery, that's how I got this. And then this is all it came in, is this in this plastic bag, and there's no, like, you know, those like bubble wrap or whatever, nothing like that to protect this actual box contents in here. So that's why I'm saying hopefully everything is good when I open this box up. Okay, so with that out of the way, I think we're supposed to, is there any like fold or insert on this? No, just guess we just pull it out. Okay, so this is another box within a box. You have this, you slide the actual box right here that contains the product, and put that other thing aside. So it's here, Bluedio, powerful sound, is that what that says? I can't read good. Then Bluedio.com, nothing else. So we'll open it up like so. And right here in this envelope is probably all your instruction manuals, warranty card and stuff like that. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. Come on. Okay. Yep. Your instruction manual in Chinese and English. And anything else in here? Nope, that's it. Okay, is it just an instruction manual? Maybe a product thing too. A product, nope, it's just an instruction manual and nothing more. So that's that. And let's put that box aside. And so here, see, it comes in this hard, semi-hard case, which is pretty cool. And it's got like red accents right here. And the case is, from the feel, it's smooth. Doesn't look like, will it attract fingerprints? Probably not my fingerprints right now, because I just washed my hands. And it has this carabiner right here. Is that what they're called? Clip for a carabiner or whatever. And then Let's unzip. Bluedio powerful sound. And here's the actual headphones themselves. But before we look at the headphones, this is the accessory pouch, I guess, bag with the micro USB-C. So here's the negative that on these version 2 versus version 1. You don't get a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack no more to connect these headphones wired. They're just pretty much all wireless. Okay, that's the negative. I decided to get them anyways because I don't think it'll affect me, because if I want my headphones wired, I'll just use my Bear Dynamic. And man, these headphones are pretty heavy. They are very heavy. These are probably the heaviest headphones that I have. I mean, these are tanks. Look at this. So the outside is like, I think it's a combination, or the build materials on this is a combination of aluminum and titanium alloy. And these are, I think this is pleather. And the headband right here, you can see the Victory name up here. It's really soft, this pleather. I think it's what it's called, pleather material. But yeah, these is cold metal. It's aluminum and titanium combination, and you have numbers here so you can find a number and remember it for your setting on your head. And you can see you have the, let me zoom in a little bit. Right here on the outside you have the letter R, so this is for the, this is your right head, right ear cup. And over here is the left. And inside here, oh, they do swivel, as you can see. So when you're let me zoom back out. So these headphones do swivel, and they do pretty much stretch out a little bit. But I guess you got to get, if you have a big head, if you people with big heads, you can probably stretch them out. Clamping force doesn't feel too tight, but I haven't tried it on my head yet. Anyways, so over here you see these dots, like these dots. These are like infrared sensors. So the function of these dots is that when you take it off, when you take the headphones out of your head, the music will automatically stop playing, so it saves battery. Okay, I think the rated specs for this, let me make sure, is 20 hours of battery with music or listening. And it also has a microphone for calls, and from what I've watched, it has a pretty good microphone for making phone calls and things like that. So the one feature that is a con to a lot of these reviewers is the original had like this swipe thing, like what Sony has with their noise canceling headphones, where you can swipe up for something, like to answer a call. If you swipe forward, you can skip a track and go forward. If you swipe back, you can go backwards. Oh yeah, swipe up is volume up, I think. Swipe down, volume down. And now everything is done by voice control, either with Siri if you have Apple, and with Google Voice if you have Google. I don't know if it's Amazon Echo compatible. So right here, this is this the left? No, on the right ear cup is the only button that you have on these headphones. Let me zoom in. On the right ear cup is the only switch or button, and that's your power toggle Bluetooth switch right here. And then you have your USB-C port right there, and then there's the microphone right there. And on the left, nothing. So yeah, let me zoom back out. Again, we're gonna remove this. Boom, I love that sound. And like I said, this is metal. This is not plastic. This is aluminum and titanium. And I think on the product page it says they've done like over 1,000 and 1,500 or something like that. Rigorous durability testing or something like that. Anyways, what was I gonna say? I said it's missing your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And the crazy thing with this, or version 1, is it had an optical, it had a plug-in for an optical plug or an optical cable. If you guys don't know, an optical cable is what you use on like really high-end stereo equipment, or it comes with like some of your Blu-ray and your TV sets for like, you know, high definition audio. But this does not come with that. Everything that you need for like those kind, I think they sell a dongle for a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and also for the optical cable. So you have to buy it from Bluedio, or in my case Amazon, to order those the dongles through the USB. So that's a big minus right there on Bluedio. So they cheapened out on that part, but I think it's to lower the price. And so for myself, I don't really mind on all of those that I just mentioned that they took out. I don't really use. If I wanted to use wired, then I'm going to use my Bear Dynamic. Okay, before we end this unboxing, let's compare these Bluedio's Victories to my other two over the ears or on ear headphones that I have. So here is the AKG in the bag. I'm going to take it out and see the AKGs. When they first came out, the retail price on these AKGs was like almost $300. Although I think now on AKG's website you can get them for like 200 or less. But yeah, not any less than I think 150 or something. But see, these are the AKGs, and build on these, to me they don't seem as solid. They seem kind of flimsy at times with this part right here that swivels, and look how small they are compared to the Bear Dynamic right here, which doesn't swivel. These Bear Dynamics are tanks. They really are. Everything here, these are made in Germany, by the way. And you got this aluminum frame right here, and the custom part means everything here is replaceable. From your headband right here to the cups right there, they're all replaceable. And hopefully, I think on the first version you can replace the ear cups on the Bluedios. I don't know how they are on version 2. On the AKGs, I'm not sure. I don't think you can replace these either, but they're real nice and soft here. I've never had fatigue or discomfort wearing these, even for long periods. And like I said, the only reason why I wanted these AKGs as my order for my Note 9 or my what is that, pre-order gift, is because these, as much as I love these, they're wired, and like I said, the wire is short. So if I want to listen to music or movies in my room so I don't disturb people, and I plug these to my computer, the cord isn't long enough for me to go lie on my bed or couch to get comfortable. I have to be near my computer on like a chair, and they don't swivel. These didn't even come with a carrying pouch. The AKG came with the cloth one, and this is the only one out of the box. For the price, you get more value for, you know, more features, or yeah, more for your money. But yeah, these AKGs are my favorites so far as sound and everything. And see, these are the bass ports. You could put the sliders to from like all the way here to, you close off the bass ports so you can have a more neutral sound, or hardly any bass to slide them all the way down for big thumping bass. I usually just have them all the way down because I am a bass head. And the AKGs, as good as they sound, and they're very neutral sound, and these are noise canceling, they don't have the power, they don't have the volume, the loudness, and the punching bass like these Bear Dynamics had. And that's why I got these Bluedios. I was interested also in the Skull Crushers, because the Skull Crushers also have these sliders on one of the ear cups, a bass slider. So these were the original Skull Crushers before Skull Candy came out with theirs. Okay, and that's why I wish they would make a 2019, maybe 2020 version that's wireless. That would be the bomb. Literally the bombing bass. And the Bluedios, out of all of them, is the heaviest out of all of them. The AKGs are the lightest, and as you can tell, they're the smallest out of all the three headphones. These are more over the ear. These are supposed to be around your ears, and these are around the ears. And so that is it for the unboxing. Very, these are tanks. These are very, man, I can't believe how heavy these headphones are. If you don't work out, do your deadlifts and work your neck muscles, I don't know if you might want to get these. Anyways, that's it for the unboxing. Stay tuned for the full review coming up. So you can pause this video, get your popcorn, and watch the full review. And so we'll see you in a little bit. Hey everyone, welcome back to the review. So if you guys didn't see the unboxing, then skip backwards. Anyways, we've already touched upon build quality, so we don't need to go over that. So for the first part of the review, let's talk about the specs and the connectivity. First up is the specs. So let's talk about specs. So these new Bluedio Victory version 2 V2s, they have a Bluetooth 5.0 range or scope up to like 10 meters. Although I will say I got a lot farther than the 10 meters or 33 feet, whatever. I got a lot farther than that. I went from my room to the end of through all different rooms to the kitchen and to the patio and back, and still had pretty strong connection with these headphones. So connectivity, there is no problem. Frequency range, it says 2.4 to 2.48. I don't know what that is. So like what we were talking about, this headphone has 12 drivers, 6 in each ear cup, and this is how the drivers are. You get a 50 millimeter driver in each ear, and then you get 2 30 millimeter drivers, and then 4 20 millimeter drivers. So the 2 20 millimeter drivers are probably for your like treble, and the 30 millimeters are for your mid-range, and then the 50 millimeter drivers are for your bass. And the supported protocols: A2 DP, AV, RCP, HSP, HFP. It doesn't have micro, or what is that? Qualcomm's aptX. It has no version of aptX. But I will say, when we get to the sound test and video watching, that I experienced no lag or latency. Impedance is 50, 32, and 32, whatever that means. Frequency response 10 to 2200 hertz, so it's pretty broad range. Sensitivity 112. Bluetooth music time, it says 18 hours. Your call time is 26 hours. Standby time 200 hours. Charging time 2.5 hours. Now I'm gonna put the specs up on here, and also the one from the original Bluedio, and also the one from Waves headphones that I do have. And man, all their specs, if you don't notice, they're all like pretty much almost identical, including the sound and response and everything like that. So take that for what you will. Everything are almost identical as far as specs go. So like I said, the only difference is these don't have the touch controls no more, and they don't have the Bluetooth, or I'm sorry, they don't have your headphone jack and connectors no more. They try to make this all wireless, and so that's probably one of the negatives. And like I said, the way I've been using my headphones, and I've just been switching to these newer wireless headphones, I've never been used too much. I've never been using a lot of the touch controls or whatever features. Like I said, you're talking to someone. So you're talking to someone who's coming from these old wired pair of Bear Dynamic Custom 1 Pros that I've been using a lot until just very recently. So I don't really like, as of now, I might change later on and get spoiled with touch controls, but as of now I don't really use or rely on touch controls. So that's never been a negative for me as far as my usage goes. For you, it might be a little different. So that was the big differences between the old Bluedios and the new ones. It doesn't have any buttons. The only buttons the Bluedio has, these new ones, is this toggle on and off switch, and that is it. It doesn't have anything else but that. That Bluedio, when I first bought these, they emailed me and they said, if it said on an email, and here it is, that if you want the headphones, to just email them and they'll send them out to you. And so I did, and that's kind of the reason why this review took a little bit longer than expected, because I wanted to cover all the bases between how Bluedio treated me as just a regular customer when I emailed them. They didn't know I'm a reviewer doing a review on these headphones. They just thought I was one of the regular customers, and I emailed them that I needed those headphones, the audio jack, and they sent it to me within like 1 week later. Hey everyone, I don't know if you guys know, I've been in the process of reviewing the Bluedio Victory headphones, and a lot of the negative reviews on the headphones was that it didn't come with the built-in headphone jack, just like your new iPhones and the new Note coming out. There's no headphone jack anymore. And so Bluedio was kind enough to send me a USB-C type headphone jack adapter. As you can see, I emailed them, and they didn't know I was a reviewer. I emailed them a week ago, and I just got it in today, so let's check it out. So here is what's in the packaging. You don't need to see my email receipt or whatever. They gave this for free, and that's what it says on the email, that they will give it to you for free. You don't have to pay for it. They gave me the item number for it, and then I told them what I needed, and they emailed me back within like a day or so, and then within a week after they emailed me, I got the adapter. So here it is. It says 3.5 type C audio cable, and let's cut it up. Right here on this side is just a Bluedio name, address, and stuff like that. Nothing up top, nothing on the bottom. Right here on the sides, more Bluedio social media stuff. And here on the back is the you get this Bluedio sticker. You want to scratch that off, and type in these numbers and make sure they match up with the ones on Bluedio's website, so you know you're getting an authentic Bluedio product and not some imitation. And safety matters, so you can pause that, read it for yourself. Let's just open it up. Okay, so I got my unboxing steak knife. Cut this part up. There you go. And here they are. The 3.5 to 3.5, pretty nice. They're gold plated, so that's cool. Gold plated is nice because it means more electrical conductivity. And here is the what is this? For sharing, I guess. I don't know. And okay, so here is the here it is right here, and here's the USB, and then to the, and it looks pretty long. Let's see, I'm gonna say it's about like 2 feet right here. I don't know what this is. It looks like it could be a microphone. So while you're using the headphone jack, you can still take calls. Is that what this is? And then, so this one, it looks like it's just an extender, right? So this thing right here looks like it's just an extender, and you just plug it into there and then plug it out. So yeah. Okay, so all we're gonna do is just plug this part in, the USB-C plug to the headphones, like so, and then we're gonna plug this in, the 3.5 millimeter jack, to the headphones, and there we go, we are connected. And so I am going to test out the headphones with the sound quality with this plugged in now versus Bluetooth wireless, and see which one sounds better. So stay tuned for that. So after testing out the wired connection, this USB-C to 3.5 jack, I can confidently say that there is no difference in sound quality. So that's another plus. Regardless if you have these plugged in to the headphones or you're using Bluetooth, there's no difference in sound. It's still just the same volume wise and sound wise. And look, this carrying case that came with the this USB-C plug that I never use because I have a bunch of USB-C connectors for my phone and other devices. It's like they had an extra pocket here, so just in case you did get these, it fit perfectly. So that's another plus on that. Now, as far as comfort and wearability, the headphones are very comfortable. Even when I'm wearing my glasses, they have this soft memory foam, faux leather or pleather, and is it protein grade pleather or whatever? I'm not sure, but anyways, they were comfortable to wear even for long periods. The only issue for when I wear it for long periods, especially out here in California, is sometimes if I don't have my fan on in the room, it gets pretty hot and my ears get hot. So that's the only issue. So if you're going to be using this at home, if you have medium-sized ears, not for larger heads, if you have a medium-sized head, there should be comfortable to wear for long periods. I can't say for my big-headed friends and fellow users, but for medium-sized to smaller heads, they're going to be comfortable, although they are heavy. And I did not try to take these to the gym like what I did with my AKG N60s. I just left them at home. There's no way I'm going to take these to the gym to work out with. No, there's no IPX, any kind of water resistance rating on these. You cannot replace these ear cuffs right here, the padding. So I wouldn't recommend taking them to the gym. They're best suited for around the house, for listening to music in private, in your own, in privacy, or watching movies without disturbing the rest of your household. So here's my nephew testing out the headphones for sound leakage. And all in all, the headphones cup your ears pretty good, and there isn't too much sound leakage, as you can tell by this video. So now comes the big part, sound quality. How do these Bluedio V2s, or the version 2 of the original Victories, how do they sound? Well, I don't know how the original Victories sound, because I never had that. I never had them. I wanted to get the original Victories over these, but at the time when I decided to get these headphones, or the Victory headphones, they were no longer on sale at Amazon. So these were, and I got them. Now I can't tell you how they sound compared to those original Victories, but a lot of people online have been saying that these new Waze headphones right here are like a rebranded, maybe a slightly improved version of the original Victories, maybe a lot better version of the original Victories, depending on the person. And here are my waves right here, and I will tell you, stay tuned for the review on these Waves KT1 headphones coming up. But getting back to the Bluedios, the Waves are a lot louder. Well, no, I can't say a lot louder, but they're definitely louder. The Waves are loud enough that when I put my smartphone on full volume, I can't do it with the Waves. Only for a short while, then I have to like go back to normal volume and then go back down. Everyone that I've had test both of these out, they did say the Waves were louder, but sound quality wise, they're pretty similar. The Waves might have maybe a little bit more bass. And I also have my Bluedio T2 turbines, and those have a lot of bass, but not as good quality of bass as the Bluedios. These two are my two best sounding headphones all around. They're very balanced. The bass does not drown out the midtones or the treble. They're very punchy, and if you listen to really heavy bass tracks, both of these will vibrate in your ears because of the rumble of the bass. Now on Bluedio, they do have an app. I don't know if the Waves come with an app, but the Bluedios do come with an app, and the app is just called Bluedio right here. This Bluedio app, there is a setting, okay, so we're gonna go here to intelligent setting, and you see you could pick your voice. And so here On sleep protection, that's that one part where, you know, when you take off the headphones, they stop playing and then stuff like that. You want to turn that off. They tell you to turn that off in the email so that you won't have the issues where it'll automatically, like, it'll sometimes lose connection. So that's what I did, and I didn't have any issues with my Bluedio losing connection with my phone, or for it randomly like stopping or losing connection. I did not have the issues that some reviewers were having once I turned that once I turned off that sleep protection or intelligent, whatever mode is. The tap to answer, that's if you tap the right side of the headphone, you can receive calls, and I did take calls in this. No issues with taking phone calls. People on my end or people on the other end said I sounded clear, and from my end they sounded clear, but that was for like I said in my previous review with my MeBuys earbuds, it's going to depend on who you're talking to, who they're connected to, if they're with the same network that you are in, and vice versa. But here is the one thing I want to talk about. I really want to talk about is this. It's got hearing mode. So by default, that hearing mode is you can see here, it says normal, protect, child, and violent. I put it on violent, and the reason is, once you put it on violent, the headphones will get a lot louder because there's no more like, I think they tune down the sound a little bit from getting too loud inside the headphones, so you don't like kill your ears or break your eardrums or whatever. Once you put it on violent mode, the headphones do get a lot louder. Okay, so that is that for the app. So the app is okay. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing, you know. And there's a feature in here that's pretty nice, is that you can actually share your music via Bluetooth with another Bluetooth device. So unfortunately, as I was finalizing the review, I couldn't find that section inside the Bluedio app no more. I don't know what Bluedio did when I got an update to the app, if they removed that sharing Bluetooth sharing section, or who knows, but I can't find it no more. But it was working right before I was finalizing this review. I was able to share what I was listening through my headphones through Bluetooth with my AKG N60 headphones, and I was able to share what I was listening to with these Bluedio V2s with my A-Smile Bluetooth speaker. But unfortunately, it can't do it anymore, and I don't know why, because I thought they were doing that to make up for not being able to share your music wired like what you were able to do with the Victories and also with the Waves right here. Plugs. The Waves has two of them. I'm pretty sure the original Victory also had two. See, it has two plugs. And what you do is you can just plug one of them to another headphone plug from one of the Bluedios, or another headphone with a Bluetooth or with a headphone jack. And I don't think it matters which headphones. It doesn't have to be Bluedio. You just plug it into the headphone jack of the other headphones that you want to use, and you can share music that way. So that was pretty cool. And because this one didn't have it, you did it through the app, although now I can't seem to find it through the app. I don't know where it's at, so maybe it's getting worked on. They're working on some bugs or whatnot. Anyways, let's move on to some more sound quality reviews. So what I normally do when I have headphones or speakers when I first get them is that I'll let them play overnight while I'm asleep, and also throughout the day when I'm awake. And I let it run through some music test. I have like a whole bunch of MP3 files and a sound test list on the MP3 player for my smartphone and my computer, and I just let the music play
all the way through while I'm asleep, just so that they have time to burn in and open up the drivers on the headphones or the speakers. And I was doing that here the first few like day or two, just to open up the headphones and put them through, also through a battery test. And I can tell you that the rated time of 16 hours or so for music playback is pretty accurate. I think I got over that because I slept for like 8 hours and then they were still playing when I got up. So the rated music playing time, and this was at almost full volume, is pretty accurate. And yeah, battery life on these headphones is no issue when it comes to listening to music for the full 16 hours if you're going to do that, or watching movies.
So as I was saying, along with the waves that you guys just saw, these are some of the best headphones that I've used so far. Best sounding headphones. Those 12 drivers, 6 in each ear cup, is no joke, and it's not a gimmick. It's the real deal. I mean, music separation and everything like that. Even like you would watch surround sound movies and listening to like surround sound test on YouTube and the Dolby Atmos, surround sound test. They have very good surround sound, these and the waves, because of those 12 drivers. Playing video games with these headphones sounded good. Watching movies with the headphones sounded really good. And you could get, it had almost like that real 3D or 7.1 surround sound listening with these headphones. And that's because you have 12 drivers, 6 in each ear. You're going to hear everything separately, from the explosions to the dialogue to like something sneaking up behind you. It's weird. Like I listened to this 8D test, 8D audio test on YouTube, where you're like at a barber shop, and the person, like the barber, when he had the clippers and he was going to cut my hair with that virtual sound, I literally got goosebumps because I felt like my hair was going to get cut. So it's really good. One of the best sounding. The 12 drivers, 6 in each ear cup, is no gimmick. They actually work, and they work real well. So as you guys know, there's really no good way to let you guys see how good these headphones sounds, accurately at least. I don't know how I could really show you guys how good these sound, because you have to wear them for yourself and use them for yourself, put them on your head and listen for yourself to see how good they sound. Maybe I'll just put I'm gonna get my microphone, put it in between the headphones right there. And let me see if I can play some music and some tests. And hopefully these are not copyrighted, because if they are, then I'm gonna get flagged. So this is a headphone test right here from Dolby. Here's a music test. So this is a 8D audio based test. That voice right there, you can hear them coming from all direction when the headphones are on, and same with the music, you can hear them from coming from all different directions when you're listening to this music on your headphones.
Just stay right there.
So this is the barber shop I was telling you about.
And meanwhile, I will go over here and play the music over your head. Thank you, Manuel. Let me finish washing my hands here. Just bear with me for a few more seconds. There we go. Yes. As I was saying, all we are doing is using your head as the listening point. And we have two microphones, one on either side of the head, in the same position as where your left and your right ears are. Your brain is doing all of the work, telling you where the sounds are coming from. Okay, I'll go get the scissors. Nice and sharp. Now, as I begin the clipping, and I bring the clippers closer to your ear, very close to the right ear. Follow me as I move around the back of the head to the left ear, and up and over the top of the head. Okay. Now, you can get the same effect better with the electric razor. I'll first bring it close to your right ear. It's perfect. And around the back. And onto your left. Yes. I think that looks wonderful. Manuel, what do you think? Huh?
Okay, so on this test, they tell you to close your eyes, and I did. And then I just focus on the sounds, and let me tell you, it is unbelievable. It is like I was actually there. And like I said, when I heard this clippers, I started getting goosebumps, just like what I do when those blades of those actual clippers get close to my head. So yeah, the sound on these headphones are amazing, and they get really loud. A lot of my friends who probably have better hearing than me could not take the full volume on these headphones. So they get very loud. They have very good stereo 3D, 8D surround sound on these headphones, and regardless of what you're listening to, whether it's you're watching a movie, you're playing video games, you're listening to hip hop, you're listening, even classical music sounds good on here. There's very good separation and very good sound on these headphones. So yeah, the only negatives are technical issues, which I didn't receive any during the whole time I've been reviewing these headphones, and it's been pretty much almost a month now. So over like almost 1 month of usage, like I said, no technical issues other than the one time when I paired these with Windows and then I went back to my Note 9. It didn't seem like it was playing as loud as it was before when I was using Windows. And then I found out that I was using another EQ for the headphones. If you're using another EQ, like I was trying to use, so there's this app right here. I was trying to use this Boom app. And then I was trying to use another app, this one that I paid for, called Bass Booster Pro. And I don't know why I was trying to use that app, because the Bluedios, trust me, do not need a bass boost on these headphones. And I forgot to close that app, so it was interfering with the loudness or the connection, or something was going on where it was interfering with my smartphone's connection to the Bluedio headphones, where I couldn't get the volume loud enough. As soon as I found that out and closed down that Bass Booster app, equalizer app, the Bass Booster Pro, had no issues since then. So yeah, so since the whole month, or almost a month, 1 month, I'm gonna say 1 month that I've had these headphones. So since the whole 1 month that I've had these headphones, I have had no technical issues other than that with the Bass Booster Pro app. And from going from Windows 10 to my Note 9 at the first part. But other than that, now I have no issues going from Windows 10 or my Note 9, no issues at all. And I think it was just because of the app, the Bass Booster Pro app. As soon as I closed that app down, I had no issues at all with the volume and everything on these headphones. So that is it. Hopefully this review has helped you out. If you were thinking about these Bluedio V2s and you saw some of the negative reviews, and like I said, I'm going to say it one more time, I only recommend these headphones if you have Amazon or Amazon Prime, because if you have Amazon, you won't have no issues returning these at all. I think they were on sale also on Newegg. So maybe Newegg, because I've had no issues with Newegg. I've used them before buying computer stuff. And if you see them on Best Buy, you could probably get it through Best Buy. But yeah, other than those three, Amazon, Newegg, and Best Buy, and maybe GearBest, because I did see it on GearBest. I don't know where GearBest is from. I've never dealt with GearBest, so I'm going to just take that off. Amazon, Newegg, and if you see them on Best Buy, then I would take a chance and get them, because if you don't get the good pair, then you can always return them, or you might get lucky like me and get a good pair like these that have no issues at all. So that is it, everybody. Thank you for your patience, and thanks for watching this video. Somewhat long video, isn't it? And take care. We'll see you soon for more videos. Stay tuned for the my other headphone reviews coming up. The Bluedio T2S turbines, my waves, along with more Bluetooth speakers that I'll be testing out. So that is it, guys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, as it really does help out my channel. And if you are thinking of getting these headphones, especially these, only get them through Amazon. And if you want, or if you could, use the links in the bottom if you are thinking about getting these headphones, because it helps out my channel and it helps out my charity, the Wounded Warrior Foundation. So that is it. Everybody take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon for more videos.